Yo guys, what's going on? It's Dan here. Welcome to episode number 18 of the AsV Neumarkt Road to Glory. In this one, we're going to be starting the game against Karlsruhe and then playing against Hankofen in the Pokal. As things stand, we sit in second place behind Borussia Mönchengladbach 2 and Kaiserslautern in third. But one thing I've noticed is even if Hertha 2 and Wolfsburg 2 finish above us, they can't get promoted out of this league for whatever reason, which means we'll still get promoted if we finish below them. So if we have a look at the schedule, we followed up our win against Wolfsburg with a 3-2 victory against 1860 München, which was huge. We then lost 1-0 to Wolfsburg 2. We then beat Fortuna Dusseldorf to 5-0 thanks to a hat-trick from Mignemi. We then lost 2-0 to Hertha 2. We then beat Mönchengladbach 2 3-2. We beat Cologne 1-0 and we beat Osnabrück 2-1. And you know what, I've got to say, one of the standout performances we've had this season has been Rosencrantz in goal. Since last episode though, we weren't able to sign the goalkeeper we wanted, so we got this free agent called Scott Fulton, a 16-year-old Scottish goalkeeper. I've already played him in one game. He kept the clean sheet. He's 2-star current ability, 5-star potential. This guy was just a free agent in the under-21 team. That's how I found him. And I was like, I'm just going to give this guy a contract. And when we offered him one, so did Mainz, like from the Bundesliga, but he joined us because we offered him a higher amount of football than they did. And he's only on, wait, I can't actually see his playing time. I don't think I specified it then. But he's coming in as, it might be because he's a breakthrough prospect actually. Oh, he's on a youth contract, that's why. But for whatever reason, he joined us over Mainz. He's got his first game played. He's pretty decent. He looked very good in the game. And yeah. And then the second player we signed was Paul Monzini, a Luxembourg international. We can play centre back, left back, or right back. This guy I signed because his physicals are insane, his mentals are insane, and technically he's pretty good as well. And that means what I'm doing at the moment is I'm playing Jurgensen out at right back. And the final signing we made to replace Xhaka on the bench was Michael Herbst, a young German striker. Came in on as a free after getting released from Mannheim. He's already played 58 games in his career at 19, which is incredible. He scored 14 goals. He's played 3 games for us already. They're all off the bench. And I will say he's looked pretty decent. So the lineup we're going to be using today is Rosencrantz in goal, Jurgensen, Winkler, Monzini and Saar is the back four. Heidinger, Vosch, Kugel and Hauser is our midfield four, and Mignemi and Mustafa leading the lines. Also, I must say, Mustafa has been quality so far. He's single-handedly won us some games with his crucial goals. So we're going to get the game underway against Karlsruhe, and hopefully we can get another win. They have a corner now in the 3rd minute. Vanit steps up, crosses it in to the back post, and we just about deal with it, and Vosch clears. They have a throw in now. Can they get the cross in? They can. It's not dealt with, and they score from the knockdown. Very poor defensively there. We definitely should have done better to deal with that. The press wasn't good enough, and then no one tracked for the knockdown. No one won it in the air either, and that gives Karlsruhe the 1-0 lead. We have a throw in now, but it's deep in our half. Jurgensen, he goes long, finds Mustafa, but he's tackled, and now they have a chance to counter here. We've held them up quite well. We can't get the ball off them. They play it through to Brosch, who hits the side netting from there. Jurgensen has been done a bit too easily there for my liking. They have a free kick now. They're deep in their half though. But they play some nice football to get out of their half. Coming forward with Brosch. Goes back to their midfielder. creates a bit of space. Now Brosh is in behind on the left wing. Cuts it back to the edge of the box. And they've scored from another knockdown after a poor tackle from Hugel. He's just toe-poked that, and it looks like it's just looped over Rosencrantz in goal. Kugel doesn't cover himself in glory here. Brosh to the edge of the box. Hugel's there, and he just doesn't tackle him. And the initial shot is blocked, and then no one's goal side of their man, and he just scores the rebounds. We knew this season was going to be tough. There's going to be a lot of teams here with better players than us, and that's just showing a bit here. Brosh is coming forward again, but his shot is wide. There's not a lot more I can do against a team like this, where obviously their players, even though they're not high in the league, they've just got players which are, like, their whole team's worth at least 100k. So that corner comes in. It's easy for Rosencrantz in the end. Another corner for them now. Comes in and they win the header. It's another easy one for Rosencrantz. What we're going to do is, because we're getting destroyed here, we're going to increase our pressing urgency. We're going to have a higher line and use the offside trap, and we're going to increase our tempo and passing direct. They have a free kick now. They cross it into the back post and they've won it in the air again. Is this team full of players over 6 foot? This guy's 5'8", but just look how good he is. 19-year-old from Austria, down this wing. He's come in as our best player. There's just no way we can compete with people with youth academies like this. It's quite unfortunate, but we're just going to get stomped this game. They have another free kick, comes in, it's headed over. See, we're winning these other games because of momentum, really, I reckon. Not because we stand a chance. Another free kick for them. Step up. Finally, we win something in the air. Wrap on it. He goes all the way back to their defender. And they have a chance to come forward. Where's our defenders at? Thankfully for us, their shot goes wide. That's going to be half time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go aggressive. And we're just going to rinse the team. Because to be honest, that was appalling to see. Like, we've been just completely destroyed this game. Which we know is going to happen some games. Like against a couple of the sides, which were 2 teams which we lost to, we just couldn't compete. It's a good tackle from Saar there, though. Okay, 60th minute. Hauser's going to come off because he's picked up a knot. And we'll bring Ji Hwan on. And we'll bring Mamadov on the right wing. See if they can do anything. But they have a throw now. It is deep in their half. They're just playing beautiful football around us, to be honest. And they go over the top. Musel here. That's awful defending. But Winkler does well to get rid of the initial ball. And we get it out for a corner. We had 2 players stood next to him. And neither of them tried to tackle. Corner comes in. And it's just out for throwing for us, thankfully. They're throwing now. They're playing some nice football. Over the top, Winkler. You need to get a tackle in there, but he doesn't. And Roche nearly scores, but they keep it in here. Oh, they're just so much better. And on the edge of the box, and it's a poor shot from them in the end. We knew this was going to be a tough season, so this could be us. This could be a turning point for us where it starts going downhill because we've lost momentum now. We've got to bring Herbst on because Mustafa's picked up a knot. This could be a turning point for us because we are relying on momentum from last season, which came into the start of this season. And today we have just looked lackluster. Kugel finds McNemy. It's back to Kugel, who shoots and forces a good save out of Gersbeck. Like, that's our first shot on target, and it's in the 77th minute. Jurgensen clears, but it's only as far as their players, just overrunning us. Saar plays it into Musel to Popovic. Back to Choi, crosses it in, and they've won it in the air again. Like our defenders just don't look like they want it at all, which is unfortunate because we got some pretty like defense is probably our strongest place at the moment. McNamee with a good touch to get past his man, plays it into Herbst, uh, gone to Voss, back to Jurgensen, whose shot is pretty awful. They should have played that through to our left winger. Jihoan had so much open space. Goal kick for them now, or free kick rather, from their goalkeeper. We win it in the air, something we've not been able to say many times today, and that is full time. So what we're going to say is aggressive. That performance has shown me there is much work to be done, therefore we are training hard tomorrow. Even though that game's been played, we still sit in second place, but the two teams below us do have a game in hand. Only Kaiserslautern can go ahead of us, and it matters though. Okay guys, so for this Bergischer Pokal game against Hankofen, we're playing a much weaker side. I'll just change that back to that. We're starting with a Fulton in goal, a backboard of Hadzi-Sackle, Hofbauer, Dvorak and Delashiava, midfield four of Alex, Brule, Reha, and Eidinger, then a front two of Herbst and Migneni. We have a throw in here. Delashiava crosses it in, goes to Alex at the back post, but he can't direct his effort goalwards past the defender. Another throw in for us now. Delashiava to Eidinger, gets it back from him, switches the ball but gives it away. Awful pass from him. They now have it in the middle, playing some nice football to be fair to keep it away from us, and then they give it away. Alex coming forward with it now. Great run from him. Got past defenders and he's been forced to shoot because there's no support in the centre from the two strikers. Just poor from them, to be honest. Thrown from Hadzi-Sackle into Brew. Up to Migneni, he knocks it down to Herbst. Herbst holds it up and goes all the way back to Reha. He goes over the top to Alex, he brings it down, but can't get the pass off. And then he's tackled and they're able to clear. Free kick from Hadzi-Sackle over the top to Herbst. Gets onto it. Initial cross is blocked. The second comes in and McNemi's shot is blocked. Unfortunately for us, the corner's coming from Eidinger. Goes to the McNemi, who has to score from that range. Thrown from Delashiava. Down the line to Eidinger. Goes inside to Brule, who finds a pass into McNemi. Lays it off to Eidinger, who gets tackled. Poor from Eidinger. They lump it up the pitch and we win that though. We now go over the top. Eidinger's in behind. Keeps it in. Oh, again, poor from Eidinger down this right wing. To be fair, I didn't really want to start him today. I wanted to start Mamedov, but Mamedov's on international duty. Brawl plays it out to Alex. Back to Hadzi-Sackle, who crosses it in to McNemi, who scores. Great ball in from Hadzi-Sackle, I must say. And a good first time finish from McNemi. That's his 6th goal of the season. Alex just lays it off to Hadzi-Sackle, one touch, and delivers a beautiful ball to the back stick to McNemi. Just tucks it away brilliantly. Coming out in the second half, blazing, and Alex wins a corner for us. Great run from him. Corner comes in, and it's not headed well, and it goes out for a goal kick. Thrown for Delashiava. Eidinger goes back to Delashiava, goes into Dvorak. He goes back to Fulton in goal. He's taking his time here and picks out a nice pass to Hofbauer into Hadzi-Sackle, who goes long, and they win it in the air. Their right back now is tackled by Herbst, who's tackled again by the right back, and they're able to clear. They go long, but we win that. Dvorak into Reha, to Delashiava, to Dvorak. Brule now in midfield, plays it through to Herbst, who hooks his effort just wide of the goal. They have a throw in now deep in their half. Schneider on the ball to Degenhardt. They go long, but Dvorak wins that in the air to Brul to Reha, whose pass can't make it to Eidinger. Now they can come forward again. Hone on the ball for them, goes back to Huber, who goes long. We win that in the air and Reha just cleans it up nicely. Delasiava, he goes long, but Mignemi picks it up. Reha, he switches the ball to Alex. Beautiful pass, a beautiful touch as well from Alex. He beats his man and then finds Hachisaku. He crosses it in, the keeper misses it, and Mignemi misses an open goal. Fulton with the goal kick now. Goes long, we win it up. And Reha switches the play to Alex again. Alex beats his man, crosses it in, and Mignemi with the header just over the bar. Great play from Alex though, he's having a great game down this left wing. 62nd minute. We don't really have a right mid on, but we're going to bring Vosh off the bench to play at right wing, because he can do that, and give Eidinger a bit of a rest, because he's already starting to look a bit tired out there. I want to keep him for my next game. Reha on the ball now into Brul. Plays a nice ball into Alex. Alex running down the wing, beats his man, crosses to Mignemi, knocks it down to Vosh. Vosh's shot is saved, but it falls to Herbs and he's able to tuck it in the open net. I must say, last 20 minutes, everything has been coming through Alex down his left wing. Beats his man, a lovely little chip to the back post. Mignemi does well, knocks it down to Vosh. His shot is blocked. Then Herbs is able to just tap it in the open goal. That's his first goal of the season for the youngster. Good stuff from him. Thrown from Delasiava into Vosh. Plays it in the middle to Brul. Goes long for Mignemi, and it's a great pass too. What can Mignemi do? Beats his man and shoots from the close angle. And the keeper makes a good save, and they're able to clear. They have a goal kick now. They play it short. Nice football from them though to get it out, and then they go long. But we win it in the air. And Reha cleans up possession. He finds Brul, whose pass is a bit wayward, but Vosh picks it up nonetheless. Fires it in the middle, and Herbs gets his second goal of the game, linking up with the substitute yet again. Vosh getting his second assist off the bench. Both the goals coming to Herbs. That's his second of the season now. Great play from Vosh. Beats his man. Lovely little ball into Herbs with a good first time finish too. Now what we're going to do in the 73rd minute is... Actually, we're just going to leave it as it is. The rest of these people on the bench are first team players. I'm just going to let them have a break. I'll just let these pretty much second team play. Brul hasn't had the best of games, but he is a youngster, of course. Oof, that free kick from them was well worked. The header goes over, thankfully for us. I must say Fulton hasn't had a lot to do in goal, but as things stand, it's another clean sheet for him so far, which is very good to see. And of course, a 3-0 victory is nice as well. Lovely to see Herbs getting the goals. They have a throw in now in the 92nd minute. Going to Schneider in the middle. Not a lot of pressure on him. He switches it to the left wing, whose cross is blocked. And Vosh puts pressure on. And that is full time, thankfully for us. A 3-0 win. Great stuff. We're going to go calm. Well, I don't know if that was a good win. Because most of the team played, well, to be honest, 6.7 is the lowest rating, and it's from Fulton, who literally touched the ball maybe like twice. So I'm happy with that result. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to play through all of September, and we'll come back for the last 2 games of October against Erzgebirge, Au and Zwickau. If you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you next time.